Super busy over here. I don't know why. I think people don't realize there's other places to sit. I really think that's the key. But you guys know on here, I tell you pretty much everything you need to know. So I'm telling you, go to the back of the park. It's super busy. I just think it's confusing for like little kids too. If you say, hey, I'm gonna be right here, they're gonna have a tough time finding you because there's so many people right here. So think about that as well. I will say the water is always pretty like comfortable temperature. It's not like bath water warm, but it's not like cold either. So all the pools are technically warmed. However, in the summer, I doubt they actually warm it. It's more for like off season. That's what it looks like. We're gonna get in it a little bit as well. It gets pretty deep towards the front. But this is a great meeting place, just a float as well. It's huge. I mean, this is all the wave pool. All of it's the wave pool. You know, I don't have kids, but if I did, that would be a huge concern, obviously. I will say, just from being here all the time, there's lifeguards everywhere. So that is something you're concerned about. I will say that is something I have noticed from coming here, as lifeguards are pretty much everywhere. Which is great. All right, let me turn this around. Pretty busy over here, right? Pretty busy, am I right? Yeah, so that's really awesome. I mean, I would hate for you guys to come here and be stressed out on your vacation. Don't be. There's lifeguards everywhere. There's help everywhere. That's one thing I love about Universal is there's some more cabanas. I'm assuming the cabanas range in price. So if you get cabanas that are right off of the volcano, they're probably going to be more expensive. But not to worry, I'll show you the ins and outs of them in a little bit. Alrighty, let's go. Okay, so here's a prime example of how to use the Tapu Tapu. I'm going to show you right now. Again, I'm going to show you guys how to use this thing. I don't even think it's, okay. So these are every ride has one of these outside of it, okay? And it tells you the wait time. So it says it's 95 minutes, okay? Unlike other theme parks, you don't stand for 95 minutes, okay? You actually scan in with your Tapu Tapu and it puts you in a virtual queue for free, okay? So let's say I want to ride this ride, okay? So I'm gonna go up here, so it's 95 minutes. I take a Tapu Tapu and I literally scan it right here. I scan it. Now I already scanned it to another ride, okay? So I can either keep my ride, which I totally want to keep it, or I can switch it. But you can only do one at a time. That's what it looks like. So it says 170 minutes to go. Right over here. Oh, right over here. There we go. And I showed you guys this part. This is the part I don't recommend you go because it's so busy. So I'm going to take you guys around back, show you guys some places I recommend for seating. And hopefully there's a cabana open. I'll show you guys what that looks like. But the park is huge, okay? Massive. Massive. There's also, in case you're wondering and you don't have the Universal app, there's all these little boards around that will tell you the wait times too, which is very convenient. They do have concierge. We're gonna talk to them in a little bit about cabanas. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna do a little detour over here. I will say, again, there's a main path to go on at Volcano Bay, and then there's all these little paths that kind of go off of it. Take the little paths, okay? There are shortcuts around the park. I promise you it's not gonna lead to a dead end. They're really great for getting around, especially when it's busy. All right, here's another look at the lazy river over here. That's what it looks like. Not thrilling whatsoever. The Rapids River is the one that you wear a life jacket and it's totally thrilling. This is more like floating. This is more like, you know, the tubes. Both are fun. I'm gonna go to lunch in a little bit. Girl, you better believe it. I will be eating lunch, don't you worry. Okay, but this is what I was talking about. You see how it's all wet right here? They have these little jets that come out and shoot water, which might not seem like a big deal, but come July and August when it is like 95 degrees and humid and the ground is piping hot, the little things matter. And I'll tell you right now, Aquatica, SeaWorld's water park does not. And you better have water shoes, sandals, or something, because it makes a big, big difference. All right. Okay, so this is another Two most popular rides at Volcano Bay is going to be Crocodile Aqua Coaster, and it's going to be Hanu. It's like Hanu Ika Mona or something like that. Don't quote me on it, but it's called Hanu, okay? Hanu is the blue one. If you like airtime, if you want like the thrill of your life, hang on tight to the raft type deal, you're gonna love Hanu. There's like 2 major drops on this ride. So much fun. Like, I love Hanu so much. That's my second favorite ride. The wait time can be a little crazy, so I recommend if you don't want to do the aqua coaster, you come and do Hanu first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. All right, let's get around here.
You gotta go to the green with the left.
Busy, busy. Okay. We're gonna come around here. Let's see the wait. The wait is 40 minutes. Oh, busy, busy. Okay. You can see it's kind of getting busy now. The lazy river, the tubes are first come, first serve. So sometimes there's moments like where there's just not tubes and you just kind of have to swim. Very much a reality. If this is a big deal to you and you want a tube, I recommend you getting here first thing in the morning, okay? Again, tubes are first come, first serve. You can't buy extra tubes if you want. Like, it's whatever's in the river, okay? So, it's whatever is in the river, so. All right, let's go over here. All right, let's see if these cabanas are open. Now, if you're like me, you know, I love water slides. I love having fun, obviously. And, you know, obviously you have to be around people to do that. But sometimes I just want to chill and lay out and have like a moment of peace. Back here in the park, kind of along the lazy river over here, is a bunch of free seating. That is where I recommend you go. Because I know you moms out there need a little break. You know, send the kids off with dad, okay? Come back here, lay out, get yourself a nice little adult beverage. It's very kind of secluded back here and not as noisy as if you go to the front of the park. So this is option 1. I'm gonna show you guys a couple different options that I recommend. The location of this is right past Hanu. So I would write this down. Right past Hanu Ika Mona, along the lazy river, you're gonna find this area. There's some cabanas back here, but there's lots of available seating, and it's a lot quieter. Because sometimes you just want to lay out, okay, and just not deal with people. All right, so these cabanas are taken, but I'm gonna make it happen for you guys today. We might have to do a little sneak, but. All right, there's some more over here. You are more than welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. They do play music too, which is fun, but I love, this is an area, I'm gonna show you guys an even better area in a minute, but all right, these cabanas are taken, but again, first floor, second floor cabanas. Goodness. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the place I go, okay? This is an option, but this other place I'm gonna show you where to go for seating is far better. Alrighty. And we're walking. You can see how busy this is the main path, okay, over here. We just took a little side path. It gets busy. Busy, busy. The sand is really cool too. The sand is throughout. All right, so when we get up here, I'm gonna give you clear instructions on where this is, because it's a little, like, not a lot of people know about it, so only you guys on the live, so make sure you guys heart it up. I show you guys literally the ins and outs that locals do, that I do. There's some stuff I tell you guys that locals don't even know about. So I'm gonna show you guys this right over here. Okay, so let me give you guys some perspective, okay? All right, let me flip this around. All right, so where I'm about to show you, Crocodile is gonna be on your left-hand side. Let me show you guys where that is. 1 second. Let me flip this around. Oh, there's my face, hold on. Okay, so Crocodile is right over here, okay? If you look to your right, when you're standing here, there's gonna be a little pathway. You're gonna see this River Village sign right here and a little pathway. That's where you're gonna wanna go. So that's where we're going. It's a little pathway. You'll see a little sign that says additional seating. No one ever comes back here. I don't know if they think it's just for employees or what, but this is where I go. Okay, so this is very, you can see no one's really on this path right now. It's very secluded. And we're walking. This is another water slide right here. The path runs along this, so we're gonna keep walking. Look how, it's just really pretty back here. It's a lot more quieter. Here's some chairs up here that I recommend. Okay, so this is where I like to sit. If you guys ever find me at the park, I'm either on a ride or I'm back here just chilling. It's very nice back here. I'll show you guys some more seating over here. There's a lot of empty chairs over here. And a lot of them, like these are first come, first serve umbrellas, which are great. But there's a lot of like, you know, if you just want to lay out and get some sun, there's some back here too. So there's this area right here. And then there's another area right over here that I'm going to show you. Again, look, all these chairs are open. And then over here, just around the river bend, a little walk over here. There's also magnolia trees back here, so you get that nice fragrance back here, which is great. I love magnolias, they smell so good. There's gonna be a photo thing right here. You just walk right by that. Again, this is the very back of the park, okay? That's the back side of the volcano. Right here is the Rapids River. We're on the far back side. So if you come all the way back here, look how many empty seats there are. All of these are open seating, which is really great. Like this is where I come and I get a seat because it's quieter. I just wanna lay out, kind of have a little break from the chaos. This is really quiet back here, but it's open for the sun. There is cabanas here. Let's see if they're open. Let's walk right up. But yeah, it's a very peaceful back here. That's why I like it. Okay, looks like all the cabanas are taken, but that's what it looks like. You have a couple chairs, you have a bench seating, you have your own button, you have your own server, so they'll actually come out here and serve you food and drinks. You have your own towels, you don't have to pay the towel rental fee. You have a locker, you have a refrigerator filled with water, but this is what it looks like. So you have your own server, menus are right there, and this is what it looks like. It's pretty standard. You have curtains too, lighting, you have a fan. But this is what the cabana looks like, okay? That's what it looks like. If you have a big party, if you have older people in your group, and you just kind of want to like chill out, you know, this is really great for them. There's magnolias everywhere. There's really pretty flowers, and Volcano, just, you're vibing. It smells very like Hawaiian here. Even the soap in the bathroom is very Hawaiian scented. Like they just did an incredible job. Here's another look of the Rapids River. This one, again, you need a life jacket. You cannot get in the river without a life jacket. They will yell at you. And I would hate you to get yelled at on your vacation. You have to. You can see it's kind of like a wave pool and a river. There is Hawaiian food. Most of the food here is Hawaiian. So you're gonna have pineapple, you're gonna have like pineapple burger, you know, Hawaiian pizza is an option. Like it's very Hawaiian themed, but they do still have chicken tenders and things like that too. Alrighty. The Fast River, the Rapids River, whatever you want to call it. Everyone knows what you're talking about. There's only one of those here. Alrighty. And they have signs everywhere too. If you're like me and you don't know where you're going, there is signs. But everyone's really nice here.
Yeah.
So if I'm not here, you just don't like happen to run into me, I could totally direct you where to go. But like ask people because they're very friendly, the people that work here. The lifeguards are nice. Here's the thing, I don't drink alcohol, so I can't tell you how they are. My friends do, they love it. So I've never heard any complaints about the drinks. keep in mind it is a theme park, so it is going to be a little expensive.